Thank you for your support, guys. You asked me a question. What is the difference between a single LNB universal used by multi-choice and smart LNB used by multi-choice? Second question, you asked me if I'm using this decoder model 4S, 5S, 6S. You asked me how can I connect it in 10 television, 10th room, showing different channel. Is it possible? How can we do that? And what do we need? In which circumstance we need to do that? Guys, happy to see you again. Share, because in this channel we share. Subscribe, because we have a better future in this channel and better content. Subscribe and share. Stay tuned. Let's share. Welcome back. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to your channel. Welcome to our channel. For those who just discover me now, my name is Alphonse Foucault. Yeah, we are talking about technology. We are talking about business. We are talking about satellite. This is the channel of technician of electronic. This is the channel of technician of satellite. This is the channel of technician of refrigeration and aircon. This is the channel of business people. This is the channel of handyman. Guys, welcome. Today we're going to be answer the question of two of our brother and sister, which actually want to know the difference between the two LNB used by multi-choice. Yes, it's not only two LNB that multi-choice use. Because you asked me a question between those two LNB. Those LNB is a KU band LNB. Actually, one like this one, we call this one KU band LNB. Actually, this LNB got 950 megahertz to 2150 megahertz. This is your output frequencies. The output frequency of this LNB called universal, because actually on satellite you can use it on any KU band. So actually you got the output frequencies which is actually low to compare to the output frequency of the smart LNB. So this is what we call universal single LNB. And most of the time, if you are using a single decoder, we use this LNB. And this LNB will never, I say, will never work with your Explorer. It will never work with Explorer. So this LNB got a low output frequency, just like I name it. It got a low output frequencies to compare to a smart LNB. Guys, use your single LNB on your KU band satellite. If you are using dstv, you can use it with your ordinary decoder, not Explorer. Okay, we got the different type of smart LNB. You got the smart LNB which come out dual, like this one, will come out 2 unit cable. And we got the smart LNB will come out with 3 unit cable. We got a smart LNB will come out with 3 or 4 unit cable. So smart LNB actually is smart as the name is. Remember, if you are using a dual single universal LNB connecting, let's say, an Explorer using the multiple switch, the LNB will not be smart. It will not think, but the smart LNB will think. Inside this LNB, you got a link for heartbeat. Normal LNB will not have a link for heartbeat. It will not communicate between decoder. Let's say if I put 2 Explorer here, this 2 Explorer here, I don't need to run another cable for heartbeat between the 2 decoder, because the LNB going to do the heartbeat himself. It's going to think and do the communication between the 2 decoder. That's why it's smart. Now, it brings out a unique cable. On your level, I want you to understand that the cable type, the LNB type, the signal type called unique cable. If you are using a single decoder in your house, which is not an Explorer, universal signal from this LNB will work. Unique cable from this LNB will work also. But the difference is that on your decoder, on LNB type, you're going to set it on unique cable ZCR. So if you ask me the difference between these two LNB, I will say to you, the universal is this one. Universal is this one. It got a low frequencies. It used for your single decoder. It's not used on the Explorer. Universal is this one. You can use it on other satellite KU band, but you cannot use it to fit your Explorer decoder. Now, the smart is this one. Smart LNB got the higher output frequencies than the universal one. Smart LNB got the intelligent insight for heartbeat to do the connection between decoder for heartbeat. Smart LNB is this one. You can only use the unicable output, and you can use the unicable output to feed your Explorer, and you can feed also your single model of decoder, especially this new one, the 5S, the 4S, and the 6S. You can use this one to feed it as well, because those latest decoder use unicable feeding. So that could be the difference I can give for you so far. I don't want to give you more technical detail. And this one, Smart, use a user band. It use a user band and then use some index and user band. Make a difference between frequencies and code your decoder, code 2 decoder, code 2 Explorer or 3 Explorer, or code Explorer with your 4S or with your 5S. That's why it's Smart. Guys, thank you for watching. I believe now at least you have an idea. So if you got an Explorer, think about Smart LNB. If you got a single decoder, old model, think about universal. If you got those latest model of dstv decoder, you can use your Smart as well. You can use Smart on your 5S, on your 6S decoder. You can use Smart on your Explorer 1, Explorer 2, Explorer 3, provided by dstv. Guys, if this content making you sense, please subscribe. If it doesn't make you sense, I'll try my best to make it good. Now, the second question was, there's a brother or sister who asked me, if you are using the 5S model, 6S model decoder, is it possible to connect it in 10 television showing different channel? I would say yes. Is it possible? But this one going to fall inside a commercial installation. Commercial installation need a lot of money. A lot of money. I cannot advise somebody to think to connect 10 decoder on domestic installation. Why? Because if you want to connect more decoder like this on 10 television, you need to be more specialist. You need to be more wise. You need more technical advice. You need more technical guide. Let me just summarize what's happening. If you want to connect 10 decoder on 10 room, 10 television showing different channel, it's possible. You're gonna firstly create your network. So meaning the 10 decoder, you need to have 10 decoder in one room. You will have 10 decoder in one room, and this 10 decoder, each decoder must have a signal here. Each decoder must have a signal here. So remember, if you want to put multiple switch to bring 10 cable somewhere where you're gonna fit 10 decoder, you'll be too much. That's why the new technology today use fiber. When you use fiber, it's gonna reduce your cable. You can understand that. If we talk about fiber, if you want to use fiber LNB, it's more costly. If you want to do the receiver of fiber, it's more costly. So you can see where your money is going already. But you can still use the old system whereby you use quad LNB, you send it to a multiple switch, and you bring out 10 cable who gonna fit your decoder. Now, after you fit your decoder with the signal here, now you have to share it to 10 television. To share it to 10 television, remember, those decoder you name doesn't have RF. So we need, if you are using those decoder, you will be forced to use AV modulator, commercial modulator, AV commercial modulator, which is very expensive. because those modulators come with some certain code, which you're going to code different decoder with different frequencies to convert it to one cable, one partial cable. Now, if you don't use AV modulator, you're going to use now a RF modulator commercial. If you use RF modulator commercial, in each decoder, in each 5S or 6S decoder you have to take out your AV cable. You take your AV cable, you put inside a converter modulator like this one. You take out here, you put inside a converter modulator like this one. And then when you put it here, you're going to come out here with RF. This RF will go to a box called a commercial modulator. You take here, so you're going to have 10 boxes like this. We're going to convert your AV from this decoder to RF. And you're going to take it straight to your commercial modulator. Most of the time, the commercial modulator, this converter and the decoder will be in the same place. It will be on your network room. So now, after you use 10 box, 10 decoder, you convert the AV to RF, you take all the 10 RF, you take it now to a box called commercial modulator. And then when you're going to take to that box, let's say you're going to have a 10-way box. That 10-way box, we're going to receive, each small box going to receive his own frequency setting in a certain channel. You set number 1 with his frequencies, number 2 with his frequencies, number 3 with his own frequencies. And now in that box, we got the RF out. Now the RF out will come out in the single cable. Only one cable will come out on that, your commercial box. But in this cable, because that modulator have moduled all the frequencies in one cable, and on this cable now, we're gonna put it to another box, but this box now gonna be an amplifier, because I believe distance between your commercial modulator is considerable. On that case, you have to use an amplifier. And then if you use a big amplifier, you're gonna think about the drop-down amplifier as well. So now from the commercial box, you're gonna come out with a single cable like this. And now the single cable will go to room number 1, room number 2. You split it to 10 rooms. You will split it to 10 offices. You will split to 10 apartments. Now, and inside the room now, we will have a single cable. And this single cable will go to the antenna of the TV. When you go to the antenna of the TV, we're going to tune on the TV now. And when we tune on the TV, we're going to now have all the 10 channels coming from our network room. We're going to have a 10 channel coming from our network room. We're going to feed that TV. It can be in the hotel, it can be in the guest house. And then if it's in the guest house now, what we're going to do, the customer in his room, the customer in that guest house, going to use the remote of the TV. After it be tuned, we're going to have 10 channels coming from our network room. And in that room, the client, the guest, will just use the TV remote and split it from channel to channel and be able now to watch all the channel coming from the 10 decoder, which is situated in our network room. So that's how we do the installation. So that's why I say it need more technical experience. That's why I say it need more finance, because you're going to spend. If you don't use the old type of installation, you're going to use a fiber LNB, fiber receiver. You're going to use the fiber modulator. You're going to use it, and then it's expensive. Only the commercial box, modulator commercial box, costs. This modulator, it doesn't cost, because this is just a converter. You're going to convert your AV to RF. Now, and remember, the old decoder was using RF. So this setup box was already inside the decoder. But now Multichoice reduce it, probably because Multichoice wants you to use one decoder for one TV. And now, you ask me a question, why we have to use 10 decoder to have 10 channel showing different? Because multi-choice doesn't have more than 3 channels. You can only put on extra view 3 decoder, and then it will give you only 3 different channels. So if you have 3 different channels, we can take that 3 different channels and take it to a modulator and share it to a multiple switch, and you can have in your room, you can have inside 10 rooms or more rooms, 3 different channels. But on your case, your question was to have 10 channels showing different, 10 television showing different channels. That's why in that case, we really need to invest. We call it commercial installation. If you want to know more about this, contact me below, write to me, call me, send me a WhatsApp, only WhatsApp. Send me a WhatsApp, and then we can share again. As you know, in this channel, we always share. If you are happy watching this again, subscribe, guys, subscribe and share, because we always start small while we are thinking big. If you want to join us, subscribe, subscribe, guys, because we got a lot of beautiful and interesting content coming up. We belong to a community, and this community will grow with you guys. Let's be a family. As I say, my name is Alphonse Foucault. Till next time, thank you for watching.